quilting friends. I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window and our third week of Juliet Quilt Along. It is time to put some big diamonds together. Yes, this is what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be making this diamond right here. This diamond is made from diamond unit C. That's right here. That's the one that we have made it last week, and we have 3 of them. Then we have 3 multicolored diamonds right there that were cut with the template D, and we have light background diamonds, 3 of them also cut with template D. So many diamonds, but I tell you what, now you're gonna be just taking your rewards and enjoying yourself because you worked so hard. You made perfect diamond unit C right here. They're just beautiful. They're gonna set in really nice, and I can't wait to show you how. For anybody that is just joining us in, you can join us anytime. We're making Juliet Quilt Along. We're making this quilt right here, and we started with making smaller diamonds for right here. Then last week we work on the bigger ones. Today we're gonna put a big diamond together for this area, and next week it is gonna be time to put all the pieces together and add our applique. I'm so excited for you guys. If you're just joining us in, the pattern is on our website. On the back of the pattern, you have all the fabric requirements right here, and you can be using 21 fat quarters from any fabrics. I'm using the Juliet's T-dye kit. That's the exact colors that are right here behind me. But we also have a second option, what is the Dahlia Juliet, and this one is made with the Dahlia collection. And you need 2 backgrounds, 1 yard and 2 yards of the second background, and those are going behind the stars and behind the applique and here. So everything is on our website. Go there, enjoy it, and I hope you join us in. It's never too late to join us in, and the videos are gonna stay on so you can always refer to it. And if you have any questions, we have a Friday live show that you can go ahead and visit us and ask questions, and also Wednesday Quilting Corner live show that you can tap into all the different fun things that I do, and I love to have you there. All right, so now we have our units done. This is the diamond unit right here, the C1. We're gonna need the color diamonds D for here, and then we also have the light background diamonds. So I already start laying my pieces and piecing them together. We're gonna make 3 units like this, 3 rows like this. Okay, so lay out all your pieces, and we're gonna sew them to the rows. How do I sew them? I just place them right sides together, pin it, and stitch, then flip it open, and I make sure I open the seam in the back, open it up, and I just finger press open. Now this is the part that I wanted to help you with. We're gonna now sew all 3 together, one at a time. Do not worry, one at a time. So I start right here by placing my pieces right sides together, and this is going to be important because you want to make sure that these transitions right there or those points match really nice. So what we're going to do, I always do this, I gently pull it back, I match it up my diamond right here, those points. It gives me an idea where the seam allowance are, and I'm gonna put a pin staying a 1/4 inch away from the seam, and I'm gonna see if my pin comes up right on the other side through that seam. I could do better. Oh, now that's much better. Then right there I'm gonna place a pin in the front and another pin in the back of that seam. Why I'm doing a pin in the front, in the back? Because as I'm going to be stitching, I want to make sure that everything is positioned really nice, so when I pull a pin in the front, doesn't move and it still holds in the back for me. Then I want to have a beautiful beginning right here. We're going to start stitching right from this area, and what you're going to do is you're going to put a pin right here. You don't have to worry, nothing has to be matching, but I like to put a pin because sometimes when you're stitching, it is the sewing machine turns your seam like this, and we don't want them. We want all our seam allowances laying nice and flat and be just behaving right there. So right here, look at, there's our next transition that it's important because we want a nice transitions between the big diamonds right here. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 2 here and 2 when you sew the next row. So what I'm going to do is, again, put a pin. Oh, wonderful. It came right out where it's supposed to. And now all that I have to do is put a pin in the front and in the back. When you're sewing larger diamonds, there is a more chance to make a mistake and stretch the fabric, because look at, this is bias right there. This is bias. So you want to make sure that everything is nicely pinned and your point ends up where it needs to be. Now you're gonna ask me, how do you do this area right there? You can take your template, you can place your template onto the point, and you can mark it for yourself. Look at this. I did it because I've done it before, but look at, right there is my point that I wanted to match with the point on this side. So you could be putting pin right into those points, and when you stitching, make sure you stitch through that point coming all the way to the end. So that is how you use your templates. You not only use them for cutting, but you can use them to mark, and for this side you would have used this hole right here to mark and then match those 2 points. That's where you put your pins, but you're sewing all the way to the end. When you're stitching, make sure you're doing a nice job. Don't pull, don't push. I'm telling you, use as many pins as you can. And right here, look at, I'm pinning this area because I know that when those seam allowances are in the bottom, my sewing machine can flip them for me, and I don't want that. I want everything to look nice. So a lot of nice pinning, stitch, pull the pins out, flip it open, and then do the same thing with your last unit. So when you finish, you have a beautiful diamond like this, and you're ready, set, go for next week. And we are gonna be making this week 8 of them. We need 8 of them because we want them all the way around the center. So different colors, of course, this is just my sample, so all different beautiful colors, and you can get creative with your colors. If you don't like where I place my colors, that's okay, you can go ahead and do your thing, but I'm no matter what gonna be so proud of you. Just make 8 of those and be ready for next week, where we're gonna put all our diamonds together to a beautiful unit like this, just like this. And then we're gonna finish by adding the border and applique to the top and the sides of the quilts. Happy quilting, and I look forward to quilt with you next week.